Some leaders command armies. Some build empires. But these three, they built ideas. And those ideas rebuilt the world. Three men, three minds, three revolutions of thought. Socrates, Leonardo da Vinci, Albert Einstein, each lived in a different century. Each challenged what humanity thought it knew. They didn't just ask what, they dared to ask why. Let's step into their worlds and see how they changed the way we think, dream, and define what's possible. It's 5th century BC. Athens, the birthplace of democracy, but also of conformity. People believed knowledge came from tradition, from the gods, from the elite. And then a man in a simple robe walks into the marketplace and starts asking questions. What is justice? What is virtue? What is truth? His name was Socrates, and he didn't teach answers. He taught thinking. He believed real wisdom came from admitting what you don't know. He once said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." And for that idea, he was condemned to die. They gave him a choice: stop asking questions or drink the poison. He chose the poison. Why? Because to him, silence was a worse death than hemlock. 1,500 years later, in the heart of the Renaissance, another mind began to question reality. Leonardo da Vinci, painter, inventor, anatomist, dreamer. He saw the world not as it was, but as it could be. When he looked at a bird, he didn't just see wings, he saw flight, centuries before planes existed. When he looked at water, he saw motion, the same physics later used in modern engineering. His notebooks were filled with sketches, flying machines, submarines, robotic nights. Each page looked like madness to his peers, but to history, they were blueprints of the future. And yet, Leonardo never saw most of his inventions built. He died with thousands of unfinished ideas. But that didn't matter, because his legacy wasn't in what he made. It was in how he imagined. Fast forward to the 20th century, a new world full of machines, light, and noise. And then, quietly, a man in a small office in Switzerland looks at the universe and says, "Time is not what you think it is." Albert Einstein, a patent clerk with a wild imagination. While others followed equations, Einstein followed curiosity. He imagined riding on a beam of light, and from that vision came relativity. He proved that space and time bend, that energy and matter are the same thing. And in doing so, he changed not just physics, but philosophy itself. He once said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge, because knowledge tells us what is. Imagination shows us what can be." And yet, Einstein never chased fame. He feared power without conscience. He used his voice not for glory, but for peace. Three men, 3 centuries, one timeless truth. They didn't lead nations or armies. They led ideas. They questioned what everyone accepted. They saw connections no one else saw. And they proved that the greatest revolutions don't start with fire or war. They start with thought. Maybe you'll never paint a masterpiece or discover the laws of the universe. But you can do what they did: look deeper, question more, and never stop wondering why. Because the world doesn't just need answers, it needs thinkers brave enough to ask better questions.